As of today, over 65 million Americans have cast their votes in the November 3 US elections. Yes! Now, please ignore the polls and the fake media reports. Democratic Party's candidate Joe Biden will not blow out President Trump in the election. It won't happen. It's not going to happen. I know this because shy Trump voters like me and our friends all over Africa will come out in large numbers and vote for Trump on November 3rd. Oh yeah! We will, because Trump loves us and he will free us from our oppressors in Africa. We will, because the arms that Obama and Biden refused to sell to great African leaders like Goodluck Jonathan and Yoweri Museveni, because their militaries use these arms to kill their civilians. Trump has since been selling them to great African presidents like Muhammadu Buhari and Yoweri Museveni. Welcome to Urgent Care, where we treat matters too urgent to wait for tomorrow. I am Dr. Daviges. It is all set. On Tuesday, November 3rd, Americans will elect a new old president that will make America great again. That doesn't sound right. Let me rephrase it. On Tuesday, November 3rd, the world will elect a new, shouldn't it be elect anew, an old president that will govern America. That is not accurate. But you got the point. You got the point. Now, before I explain why you must vote for Trump and not the man who, as vice president in 2015, openly interfered in Nigeria's election by rigging in Muhammadu Buhari as Nigeria's president. Yep, he rigged at those places that gave Buhari 97% of the votes and avoided those places that gave Buhari 7% of the votes. Now, that's smart rigging. Smart rigging. Before I explain why you must vote for Trump and not Biden, I want to tell you about the first American president that I loved so much. His name was Ronald Reagan. Yes, I was a kid playing soccer on the street of my hometown when my older colleagues, acting like today's internet, told me everything I knew about Reagan. Oh yeah, I never forgot the story that they told me of how Reagan could sit in the White House and see the color of the underwear that Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi was wearing. Oh yes! On April 15, 1986, they said that Reagan sent out a missile from Washington, D.C. and it landed inside Gaddafi's house in Libya, in Tripoli. Yeah. My friends said that the missile could have killed Gaddafi the way Trump's missile killed that Iranian general. If not that, a few seconds before the missile landed, Gaddafi sneezed. The force of Gaddafi's sneeze made the missile to think that Gaddafi was running away. So the missile struck where it thought that Gaddafi would run to. Hey. All this happened in seconds. Amazing stuff. Oh yes, I loved Reagan for that and other exploits of his. That was before I went to school. And I learned about Gaddafi, that Gaddafi was a Pan-Africanist, oh my brother, and that Reagan was an imperialist, ooh, my oppressor. That was long before I knew that Gaddafi was training hundreds and hundreds of Islamists who would later on spread across Africa and lead violent Islamic movements in North Africa, in West Africa, East Africa, Central Africa, and South Africa. Imagine if Reagan had killed Gaddafi that night in 1986, maybe America would have had the freedom to be doing in Africa what China is doing today. If Reagan had killed Gaddafi, maybe there would not be Boko Haram in Nigeria today. And for sure, if Reagan had killed Gaddafi, there would not be these deadly Fulani herdsmen in Nigeria today with arms that they got from Libya. Imagine what Reagan would have done in 2011 when European countries started to support Libyans who wanted to overthrow Gaddafi. Reagan would not have done or said the kind of nonsense that Obama said, that he was leading from behind, and allow Europeans to help Libyans kill Gaddafi. No, Reagan would not have done that. He wouldn't. Reagan would have led from the front. Oh, I loved Reagan. It is the same thing with President Trump. He would have done the same thing. He would have led from the front. Oh, I love Trump. Anyway, our love for President Trump today reminds me in so many ways of my love for President Reagan then. Reagan had Pope John Paul II, with whom he worked hard to tear down the Berlin Wall in Germany. Trump has Pope Francis, with whom he works hard to build a wall around America and have the Mexicans pay for it. Oh, okay, that analogy doesn't work very well. In fact, you should forget about it. Pope Francis just said that he was okay with gay people having a civil union, which is a diet form of marriage. This is something that Trump stopped in America the first day he became president. Why what Pope Francis said about gay civil union is dangerous is that Obama started that way. As a senator, Obama supported civil union before he evolved and came out for gay marriage. And since Obama did that, marriage disappeared in America, just like Christmas. Thanks to Trump, we have regained Christmas. Yes, we are once again allowed to say Merry Christmas in America without going to prison. Though Trump's wife, Melania, doesn't like Christmas and the job of decorating the White House. But she's not into occultism like Reagan's wife, Nancy. I don't even know why I'm telling you all this. You know, the point to remember is that Trump is busy working on making marriage great again in America. In his first term, he named the first openly gay person to a cabinet-level position in U.S. history. Look at the headline. Trump is also leading a campaign to end the criminalization of homosexuality in 72 countries of the world where it is a crime, and Nigeria is one of them. Oh yeah. Because of his impeachment and other domestic problems, Trump hasn't taken the show on the road. This is something that Obama did not have the guts to do. Now, when Trump wins his second term in office, he plans to expand marriage to include polygamy. That is a nod to his African supporters. Also, polygamy will have saved Trump a lot of money that he lost in 2 divorces, you know? Now, before I talk about Trump's efforts to end abortion forever in America and around the world, a promise that he made to Stormy Daniels that wild night, if you remember what I'm saying. Did you hear about Hunter Biden's laptop and all the corruption viruses that were found in it? Jesus. Oh yeah, it was so stinky that the Trump's own appointed FBI director refused to touch it. Oh no, he said no. He even refused to arrest Hunter Biden and lock him up as required by Trump's law. Even Trump's own attorney general is refusing to touch the laptop. Yeah, that is how gross it is. This kind of corruption in Hunter Biden is why Trump will bring back prayers in public schools in America. Oh yeah, as you know, Obama stopped prayers in public schools in America in 1962. Yes, you may not know this, but Obama, as a 1-year-old in 1962, did that when, as a Supreme Court justice, he wrote the majority decision that banned prayers in public schools in America because it violated the First Amendment. Yes, it is the top agenda for Trump's second term in office. There must be prayers in schools in America. Not Catholic prayer, not Winners Chapel prayer. No. Pure Methodist prayer, as said in German, the language of early settlers of New York, who happened to come from Trump's grandfather's country. yeah, Germany. Oh man, I ran out of time. I didn't even get the chance to tell you why you must vote for Trump on November 3rd. But I guess you know why already. You know. Maybe this will be like an icing on the cake If we give Trump more than 50% of our votes in this election, he promised to visit an FDA-certified decent African country in his second term in office. Not any of these shithole countries. So no. A decent African country. Africans, who did this to us? Who did this to us? Hi, I have some great news from Sendwave. The good people at Sendwave know that the new school year is starting back home, and this is the time to support family and help with school fees. So Sendwave wants to help you send with love. From August 27th until September 3rd, my promo code DOCTOR will be worth $10 or £10 or €10, depending on where you are, for all new senders. Now, remember to use the promo code before you make your first transfer, otherwise it won't work. On top of that, everyone who sends to Nigeria, old and new senders, will get 4.5% cash bonus for transfers above $50 or €50 or £50. Just update your app to enjoy this. When you send to Ghana or Kenya, you can also use Sendwave to send directly and instantly to a bank account. So what are you waiting for? Come on.